Hey guys, happy Tuesday morning. This is Tracy Pelfrey. Let's get to it. So, I woke up this morning and was looking at messages and things and came across this young man, Tony. He posted previously. It's been a little while now. He came out in defense of the organization. And here he is again, and under the video that I posted where Kekel was humiliating the office workers, this is what Tony chose to write. Ma'am, when you offer criticism while under the influence of a substance, it undermines your ability to present your arguments credibly and thoughtfully. I agree that probably would happen. Here's the thing, Mr. Tony. These are Kekel's words. I'm not sure you were brave enough to open it up and listen to it, or if you heard the whole service where he was just obscene in his whining about being a preacher. But here's the thing. He said those words. I didn't say them. I, from going way back, knew how hard those men in the office worked. There's a few that they get up and preach, and they preach the same kind of nonsense. But that doesn't mean they're worthy of this kind of treatment from Kekel after decades of loyalty. Loyalty mostly to this organization where they're run ragged. That's a fact, Jack. That is not even... You can't even say that they're not run ragged. They work more than just till 4:31. It's distressing because I wonder, for everyone like Tony and others who will defend this group, who come on the YouTube comments, and a lot of times it's very clear they just read the title, they never listened to the video, and they don't give comment about the video. It's about me, which is fine. I really don't care. It just shows. Every time it happens, I think, this poor person doesn't realize they are showing forth what so many of us have said through the decades, that they're just mindless followers. We all were. Those of us who were out. That is our great weight that we carry around with us. Doesn't matter how long we've been out. It's still there. It's still there. We cannot understand in our minds how we ignored every single thing that popped up. Every red flag, if you will, that was waving in our face. Waving, slapping us in the face. And so I wonder, for those who are in and comment on a post, it would be good if you even just gave a quick listen to the clip of whatever Kekel says and comment, yes, I agree with him, or no, I don't agree with him. It's very unlikely anyone will disagree and stay around very long. Because your mind has allowed light in. Nope. Anyway, it would be good if you commented on what he said in the clip or what I said about it. Like, address what's being said. And I'll ask you this for those who come out and defend. And even if you don't do it publicly, if you do it privately, if you give people a hard time that are struggling with this behavior from the pulpit, which is not what they signed up for, which is not what they thought this organization was about. They thought they were actually going to be able to be a part of a program to reach souls for Christ. And they find out eventually it's a building program. And I'm wondering how many will share these clips. So if you are trying to win people to God, let's say, and you say, oh, I go to this great church, you need to come out. Like, we didn't have this back in the day to be able to share videos of actual services. Would you be willing to share these clips of your pastor, of this great man of God? Would you be willing? Would you be brave enough to share these clips? All of them that I've shared of him preaching. Share the whole service where it's found, where there's even more of this type of behavior. If you wouldn't do that, why wouldn't you do that? You have to ask yourself, if something in me says, oh, no way am I showing this, why? Why wouldn't you? Because you don't want to show right off the bat his unchristlike behavior, unbiblical, unministerial, unservant-like. What else could it be? Why wouldn't you want to show it? There's no place in the Bible where it says, you need to run my building program like a boot camp. It's got to be tough, 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 tough. Get down, give me 20. Get up, scrub those floors. I'll sit over here and watch you. Oh, that means it's almost time for me to start work. So I'll leave you with that thought, that why do people who want to defend the organization come out and never comment on the videos that they're posting under? I'm wondering. Because you know my mission. My mission is to expose and to warn others away from this place. I don't want to see people's lives messed up. I don't want to see families broken up just because one decides, you know what, this is not for me. Well, guess what? They already know if they do that. And Fausto preached it not long ago. Kekel says it, Henson says it. Mark them and avoid them. Has nothing to do with the Bible verse where it comes from. It has to do with their organization that does not want to allow anyone that does not follow blindly. And change my mind. If you think I'm wrong, change my mind. Prove me wrong. And just to make it easy for you to find, here's the video that Tony posted his comment under. Thank you.
Even at the office, these guys, man, they hit the gate at 4:31. Whew! Nobody says, got anything to carry? You got anything else? You need anything? No, they're just gone.
I have to replay this about the office workers. I think this is so low down of a mic. I wonder how many times that guy said, hey, can I carry something for you? Can I do something for you? Because I just came back from a 2-week tour of Europe, and maybe you guys bore some of the workload. How about I help you? Because you never get to go on a 2-week tour of Europe or anywhere else. You don't even really get to take time off to go on a 2-week tour of Tacoma. How about you take some time off? He's gotten so bold, he just says it plainly. And he's looking around. Are they buying this? Are they going along? Who's getting upset about this? Are these office workers going to stay there and put up with that? Because they believe Davis and Kekel's convoluted idea that to be in the ministry, to be a Christian in an organization like this, it takes tough love. It has to be run like a boot camp. Is that right? Where do you see that in the Bible you believe in, that KJV version? Where is it? Show me. I can't even comprehend it because I know the loyalty of those people. I can't even say that they're only loyal to the organization because we all were. But they're loyal to the organization and hopefully to their God that they believe in. But how dare he humiliate them in front of these people? And prop himself up to be, nobody's helping me. Dude, get real. Stop living in a fantasy world. Everybody helps you. Everybody helps you do everything. You and your wife live in a luxury world filled with servants. Servants. Do they do it to be a blessing for free? Or are they paid? How much are they paid? What is their time worth to you? Especially when you don't allow them to have any time. You have two guys you admitted, Archibald and Carter, in your new home up there next to Davis's. How many years ago? Helping you up until 2, 3 in the morning, learning about architecture. Meanwhile, it's another proof. You want to see he wants works? Here's the works he does. This is the works he does and that he finds value in. He helps no one. No one. Who did he help? Who did he roll up his sleeves and go help? Come on, come forward. Come forward and tell us. I'd like to know it exists. Because then maybe there's hope for that guy.
Even at the office, these guys, man, they hit the gate at 4:31. Whew! Nobody says, got anything to carry? You got anything else? You need anything? No, they're just gone.
I do not believe this is the first time he has humiliated them in the office, either one-on-one or in mass like this. How much more are they going to take of it before they stop and realize this is not Christian behavior at all? It's not. Are they supposed to come into the next service all tuckhead, sackcloth and ashes, and make up for their inadequacies to the man of God? Did they go in Friday morning? Will they go in Monday morning? Sir, pastor, can I carry anything for you? A pen? Is that piece of paper too heavy for you? Now you know one more reason why this group is a cult, why he's teaching the Bible school students to adopt this bad behavior, and why he will keep doing this as long as everyone sitting there enables him, claps and laughs and says, "Amen, sir," and sits up tall and straight like good little soldiers. It's time. It's high time. It's beyond high time to sit and look around and think. Take a day off and think. And to the men in the office, I encourage you to hold your head up high. You've done nothing wrong. You've been wronged. You should be the ones who are taken care of by this guy and his wife, like in meaningful ways. Not tipping, but real servant. That is what a minister is. And you don't do it griping and saying it's a thankless job. It's thankless. I can't even comprehend that. That is not biblical. That is not from God. If you believe he's a man of God, you believe that message was from God? Do you really? Why? Because he said it? Anyway, there's more to come, unfortunately. And I make a plea specifically to the men in the office to care about how you're being treated and humiliated in front of everybody and the live stream. Hopefully there aren't many that buy his lies like that, his misrepresentations of who you are and what you do and what you've done for decades. I see you. I've seen you through the years. I can't think of one that I know of that works in the office that wasn't just a really nice man. But they're under the spell, and they've always been under the spell. It's time to get out from under the spell, please. Because each day, each hour that goes by that you keep enabling this person and their actions, and Kinson and Olson, you're harming people. You've harmed people through the years by enabling him. We all did. We all played our part without even realizing it. We went along with shunning of good people because we were told lies about how evil they were and about what their actions were, which were lies, which you don't find out until you leave there. And you can think for yourself and find out for yourself. Free will is a beautiful thing. I hope you fall under that category where you just don't realize what's happening, what keeps happening. You have to please ask yourself, why do I go along with this? Why do I put up with being treated this way? And why do I sit back and watch others being treated horribly? Thank you for listening.